So apparently they are setting up something bigger than your standard revenge plot. It seems like Kain is playing games with Destiny. And now I've got this sweet lightsaber that's my new BFF apparently. It and I are inextricably bound. And there's these little sigils on the floor. Oh, maybe I can explain how to use them.
Far in the eastern mountains, a stifled titan stands in mute surrender, unwilling host to a parasitic swarm.
Oh, so apparently she now tells me what the F I have to do whenever I'm lost. That's nice. So, what's this glyph do? Anything? What about this one? I guess these are to recharge my health and mana. I don't have any spells yet. Oh, where did she say that giant was? I think she should have... I don't know. It should become apparent to me. Alright, now he said that I could only activate the Soul Reaver while I was at full health, but he also said something about it sustaining me, so I guess now I don't have to worry about my health constantly draining anymore, which is totally rad. Alright. Is there actually an objective marker or mission objective screen or something I can look at? No? Oh, okay. Let's go back and talk to her. Oh, I guess she only gives you that hint once. Okay, well, we'll just go back the way we came and see what happens. And again, with taking back a lot of my criticisms for this game, the whole feeding mechanic, it is a little bit cumbersome, but one thing I do like about it is that it really makes sense within the context of the game's story. You know, they've tied the gameplay mechanics and the story together very well, which is something that you know, different games tend to do better or worse. For example, like MMOs as a genre tend to have a really heavy distinction between like gameplay mechanics and, you know, story reasoning. Like, you have to collect a bunch of wolf bones just because, and here's some points that you have to earn in order to unlock extra armor, blah blah blah, you know? Yeah, it looks like I can totally get on top of that upper ring. We're gonna make this happen. Oh. Or even a game like, what was it called? Darksiders, yeah. Where, like, they say that you're collecting these souls, but they don't actually, you know, really serve purpose, or just acting as like gold in a chest, you know? Here you're actually ripping the souls out of your fallen enemies, and it kind of makes sense from a storyline perspective. Can I really not get on top of these pillars? Huh. I think I'm just bad. Alright. Let's see if I can jump over it. No, it looks like I might be actually running into a collision wall here. I don't think this is actually how I'm supposed to get up there. Okay. So... well, if the door is shut, doesn't seem like there's much of any way out of this room unless I can open it, maybe. Oh, look at that, I can. With the Soul Reaver, how about that? Alright, boys. You're proper screwed now. Got myself a sword. Alright. And the cool thing is, it looks like now I can pretty much go back and forth between the material and spectral realms whenever I like. I don't actually lose health when I make the transition. So that's pretty rad. Just gonna ignore you guys and alright. Some sweet Middle Eastern inspired music, obviously. Nothing that way. Aw, oh, come on, really? Forgot that I had to shift forms just to get in here. No, I'm not entirely certain this is where I'm supposed to be going. Because I thought... Oh, nope.
Your brother Zephon's keep lies far to the east, beyond the ruins that greeted your first exit from the underworld. He and his brood have cocooned themselves in a derelict cathedral, having murdered its human guardians.
Okay. So apparently it's to the east, which, you know, is very helpful because they give you this oh, wait, they don't. No, there's actually no way for me to tell what direction east is. Okay. That's good. Oh man, these guys die so much faster now. Alright, but he did say something about it being like near where I first started, so we'll just do some backtracking. It's another classic video game trope. Lots of backtracking in these old games. And going around the corner here. Alright, I'm in this spot. Fortunately, it seems like none of these enemies have respawned, so that's nice. Well, that might be a problem. Doesn't seem there's actually any way for me. Oh, nope, there is. Oh, well, it's not a way for me to progress, but it's a gem I can collect. I like the way Raziel kind of like shoves on the gate for a little while before he's like, oh wait, I forgot, I can totally just phase through this. Alright, now I've got a doozy. How do I actually, oh. There we go. Yeah, that's a pretty clever mechanic. I actually like that. I'm not really sure why this game developed the cult following that it did. Not in a bad way. I'm not saying that like I can't believe anybody likes this game, but I'm actually kind of surprised that it didn't go a little bit more mainstream. Because like I said, I've managed to pretty much completely avoid the entire series my entire life. I know that there's always rumors about after Defiance, you know, the next Legacy of Kain game going for the PS3 or 360, but nothing ever seemed to have come from that, so. Alright. Can I actually go through that gate now that I've got my phasey power? Probably. Let's do that. The only thing I'll say, and I noticed this a little bit in Darksiders as well, also Vex. Having your game set like after the apocalypse, it's a decent setting as far as it goes, but it can, you know, make the place very lonely. Which I think games like Darksiders, Vex, and Soul Reaver are trying to do. They're trying to give you this sense of kind of a morose, empty world. But personally, I actually enjoy having a few more NPCs to interact with. I like, you know, feeling like I'm part of a living world, you know. And there's a lot more development for different character types and just a whole lot more storytelling options when you're not dealing with an empty plane. Let's go ahead and switch back to this material plane. But like I said, for this particular type of story, it seems to work. And I've noticed that like there's a lot of very similar genres that take this direction. like Primal is the same thing. I mean, that's pretty much devoid of any other characters besides you and your awesome little gargoyle buddy. Except for like you meet one actual character per world, you know. You know, it's really unfortunate actually. I keep on referencing Vex. I'm probably going to continue doing it because it was a pretty unique game in some respects. You know, they did some things really well, did some things really poorly. But either way, it was one that just kind of slipped under everyone's radar. But unfortunately, I played Vex actually before I started this whole Let's Play project, and I've got a pretty big list of other games I want to get through. So I'm probably going to be focusing on games I have not played before I go back and start playing things like Vex. Which is a shame, because I'd love to show you guys more of that. And actually, one of my favorite hidden gems was Kaya. Like, oh, hey. Oh, you're a creepy little guy. Aw, man. One hit and I lose the Soul Reaver. That sucks. Well, I should be able to throw him on here. And look at his spindly little legs. Yeah, what you think about that? Where's his soul? Come on. He should have popped out a soul. I'm just losing health. Okay. Man, this sucks. Well, let's go ahead and progress as far as we can. Maybe if we can get up here and get knocked into the soul realm. Ah, come on, you little jerk. Whee! Why walk, we can glide. So you might remember Gargoyles, the old 90s cartoon series. I love that. You know, they lived in like that skyrise, you know, skyscraper out in New York, owned by Commander Riker. Come on, open up. There we go. All right, looks like it's just giving us a little scope of the level. And like, as soon as I see those cinematics, they instantly go out of my head, and I just wander around lost with the level for like 20 minutes. I don't know if that's just me, or if that's how most gamers operate. But, oh man, another little guy over here. Is there even anything that I can use to kill these guys in here? I don't see any water, I don't see any weapons. I may actually have to, oh, he's coming for me. Oh, he's coming for me. Creepy little guy. But it looks like I might actually have to, nope. There we go. I was gonna say I might have to, clear this level in the Soul Realm. Oh, nice. Gliding challenges. Whee! I like that too. Like, this is a mechanic you really don't see in a lot of action games, where traversal of the environment, you know, is a key element. I mean, obviously there's games like, you know, Tomb Raider that was around this time, where environment traversal was a pretty big part of the gameplay. But I was specifically referring to in more of the like Banjo-Kazooie, you know, glidey, jumpy kind of thing, you know, which is a style of play that I really appreciate. Okay, so looks like I can glide to the top of this little rock right here. Alright. So yeah, as you can see in this more open level, that the kind of widescreen glitch is really playing a lot more. It seems that the edges of the screen are a lot more stable when you're in small enclosed hallways and such, but when it gets really open, that's when you start running into issues. Still, once again, I just can't express enough how much I'm really impressed at the graphic quality of this game for the time it came out.